a little PSA. I'm having a bit of an issue deciding if I should bleep the word fuck or just say fuck. So I'm just gonna experiment this episode, you know, see if I say fuck, bleep fuck, how it works. Welcome to Movies with James. Today we're talking about Allied, the newest Robert Zemeckis film. I wasn't super excited to see this movie. The trailer, when I saw it, I'm like, neat, cool. When I see a trailer, I want to go, oh yeah, fuck yeah, that looks sick. But sometimes it's actually a good idea to have a trailer that's not super great, because the worst thing you can do is have a trailer that's better than the movie. Just look at the movie The Accountant. The trailer, amazing. The puzzle pieces, the music, Ben Affleck shooting a sniper rifle, it was awesome. But the actual movie was just about an autistic CPA. They oversold the movie. Allied kind of downplayed the trailer, so it wasn't super awesome. But of course I ended up going and seeing Allied because it is a Robert Zemeckis movie, and by cinema law you have to go and see it. I realize this movie's been out for a while and I'm a little late to review it, but at least I'm not late to realize my wife might be a Nazi spy. So currently Allied has a 61% on Rotten Tomato. That tells us nothing, that doesn't mean anything. It stars Brad Pitt, who's 52 and looks better than I ever will. I'm starting to think he really is Benjamin Button. Marion Cotillard, who basically plays herself in the movie. And that's about it for people we give a shit about. As I said, it's directed by Robert Zemeckis, who's done basically the best movies ever, including Castaway, Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, Contact, and Flight. He's the man. So the movie follows two Allied force spies trying to take down the Nazis. Yes, another Nazi movie. People love Nazi movies. I swear we're never gonna stop making Nazi movies. People love Nazis. It's the universal bad guy. Whenever you want to go bad guy, Nazis, it's just synonymous with bad guy. When it comes to true stories, Nazis are the go-to villain. They're the closest thing real life will ever get to the Empire. And people love bad guys, especially Nazis. Because the only thing kind, nice, loving people love more than to spread love and acceptance, kill Nazis. It's a way of showing their inner violence while doing good. People naturally want to be an asshole and kill people, but they also want to help people. So kill Nazis marks both off. And that is why people love Nazis. Well, and that's why people love Nazi movies. Anyway, they're against the Nazis. So they're spies, they work together, they fall in love, they get married, they have a kid, and then what's this? Oh no. Hey Brad, your wife might be a Nazi spy, and if she is, you gotta shoot her. Talk about establishing a fucking conflict. Nice one there, Robert. We got a good setting. Nazi times. We got a good conflict. Might have to kill your wife. We got okay actors. Brad, I mean, he's here for the looks, okay? He's here for the looks. So we got a good combination. We got Zemeckis directing. This movie has all the fixings for a killer flick. Let's talk about it. The goods of the movie. So surprisingly, Brad Pitt is actually not the prettiest thing in this movie. It's the landscape shots. They're in Casablanca in Africa, and it's these deserts and these beautiful sunsets and these old-fashioned cars. It's amazingly shot. The cinematography is A+. It's killer. As far as the story goes though, I want to make sure not to give away anything because this is actually a pretty bomb-ass movie and I don't want to spoil it. I usually would spoil it if it was a shitty movie, but I like this movie, so I'm not going to spoil it. But it's kind of a mind game. It's like, is she a spy? Is she not a spy? What's going on? Or what are the Nazis up to? It's a classic Nazi movie. But a few scenes I liked. The air raids. I love the air raids. People in the 40s, when there were air raids, they're just like, oh guys, air raids coming, let's, turn the lights off, air raids. They're dropping bombs from the sky, let's just calm down and turn the music down, we'll get back to the party after the air raid. If I even heard an air raid signal, I'd be like, fuck. These people are just chill about it. Actually, there's a scene where a baby's being born during an air raid. Talk about a story. There's no cool story to my birth. Well, actually, I was born in Berkeley, California, so my doctor was probably high as f***. But that's not as cool as air raid. I love 1940s movies though, because they always show how people don't have TV or YouTube, and they're all talented and have skills. Like, one of them can paint, the other one is really good at card tricks. People nowadays have no skill because they're wasting all their time watching YouTube. It also makes sense of why they're called the baby boomer generation. Do you want to stare at the wall like a bunch of idiots? Or f***? Yeah. No wonder they had so many kids. But one of the best things in the movie is the way they filmed it, just the production, cinematography, the way Zemeckis put it together. A lot of really quiet, tense moments that there's actually not a lot of sound going on, but people give a lot of looks, because it's kind of a mystery kind of movie. But all the ominous, really quiet moments made it very difficult for me to eat my corn nuts that I snuck in. But overall, it was just amazing cinematography. The scenes were so well put together. The hallway shots, the desert shots, really everything. A classic Zemeckis film. So the bads of the movie. Number one, Brad Pitt, don't speak French. You can barely even talk English. The only reason people even put up with you speaking French is because your face is more symmetrical than a fighter jet. Hey Brad, can you speak French? Oh yeah, bow, I can do that. And also, he's too good looking. No one in the 40s looked good. They were all kind of gross, smoking cigarettes, just having guts hanging out, okay? No one would believe this guy's not a model, let alone a spy. It's kind of ridiculous. Marion Cotillard, on the other hand, perfect role. I'm pretty sure they may have found her in ice a while ago and defrosted her because she looks just like a person from the 1940s. She has the total hair and skin pigment and red lipstick and the total lack of exercise kind of body. A big thing that bugged me though was there's a character that plays a Nazi who's kind of, trying to see if Brad's a spy. The same guy from Inglourious Basterds trying to find out if Michael Fassbender's a spy. Not only is it the same actor playing a Nazi in the same movie with Brad Pitt, but he's the same character. You can't do that. You can't have overlapping characters being the exact same character trying to find if someone's a spy. He plays the standard Heil Hitler douchebag that no one likes that tries to bust you for being not a Nazi. It's ridiculous. Get someone else. Quentin's probably pissed, Zemeckis. Also, I'm pretty sure they put fake chest hair on Brad Pitt. Yeah, this guy, I've never seen him with chest hair and all of a sudden, it sprouts up at 50. He may have some kind of genetic disease though, we don't know. Like Marion, the whole movie's trying to bang Brad. Brad has no interest. He's like, oh, maybe, I don't know. We shouldn't do that. I don't know. Oh, come on, let's bang Brad. Brad, let us bang. Okay. Like if science ever gets down fuck robot technology, the only model they're gonna make is the Brad Pitt model. Well, and the Alison Brie model, but it'll be the Brad Pitt model and the Alison Brie model. No other models. I'd probably buy a Brad Pitt fuck doll model. I wouldn't bang him. I would just have him wake me up in the morning. Hey dude, it's time to wake up, man. I made you breakfast. Oh, well, thank you, naked Brad Pitt. Can you send Alison in, please? Sure man, no problem. I'm so excited for the future. Honestly, the biggest issue in the movie was the actor choice. I feel like they should have gotten a more unattractive man to play Brad Pitt, personally, but that's just my jealousy. Alright, time to review this movie. I do it in 5 categories: story, acting, production, creativity, and watchability. Here we go. So the story. It's a good story, man, I'm telling you right now. The concept of having your wife possibly being a Nazi spy, talk about suspense. There's a million movies about your wife cheating on you, but what if she was cheating on you with Nazis? But she might not be, but she might be. And that's the whole movie. It's very well done. The screenplay was amazing, I gotta say. They put in Casablanca and London, not just, Normandy or Germany or America. So it was a little bit of a different take on the Nazi movies, but it was still a classic Nazi movie. So it was a great story, but it wasn't just a perfect story. So for some reason, I'm just gonna give it a 4.5. Acting. Look. Marion Cotillard, she did a good job, but I feel like she's just a French person and she played a French person, so it wasn't that amazing of acting. But she did look perfect for the role. She literally looks like she's from 1940. I can't explain why, but she just looks like it. Look at her. She just looks like she's from the 40s. If I saw her using an iPhone, I would give a double take. What the hell are you doing? But perfect casting there. I hate that you copied Inglourious Basterds actor. That bugged me. That really, really bugged me. He's the exact same character. Brad Pitt. I like Brad Pitt as an actor, but I just don't feel he was good in this movie. He's too good looking for this role. It's ridiculous. I couldn't take him seriously with the French talking. It's ridiculous. But he is the perfect look for a robot fuck doll. So, props there. But acting, it was not something I want to commend, but I don't want to critique it. So I'm going to give it middle of the road, 2.5. Production. This is where this movie shines. Just the landscape shots. So ominous and the silence that really made corn nut eating very difficult. It was so well done. Zemeckis just knows how to make movies. That's why he's paid the big bucks. There's also very little talking. There's talking, but there's very little talking in certain parts of the moment where the story just kind of tells itself through the visuals. I really enjoyed that part of the movie. The planes were cool also. The planes were neat. I like the planes. Production is a 5. Creativity. Well, the problem with creativity in this one is that Nazi movies are automatically not creative. It's the go-to bad guy that everyone loves to root against. So I hate when they do that. I mean, we have enough Nazi movies. We get it. They're bad. We get it. But the whole concept of your wife possibly being a Nazi spy, ooh, that's suspenseful. That'll keep you up at night. If you watch this movie and without knowing who directed it, you would know it's a good director. But as far as creativity goes, it's not that creative. It's a 3.75. Watchability. I'll be honest, this movie was fun to watch. It wasn't keeping me in my seat, I still got up and took a piss halfway through, but I really had to go though. But then again, if it was super watchable, I probably would have just held my piss and, got a UTI. Certain movies are worth UTIs. This movie, it was not worth a UTI, but it was definitely worth holding it for 20 minutes. So watchability, you know what? It's the same as creativity. I'm gonna give it 3.75. 4.5 plus 2.5 plus 5 plus 3.75 plus 3.75.
It's 19.5.
19.5 times 4.
It's 78.
78. Official score of Allied is a 78. Wow. I didn't expect it to be higher than Rotten Tomato. Rotten Tomato usually gives movies too high of a ranking. Well, I guess that's why Rotten Tomato does this stuff. They always like to bring down the good guys. They always like to bring down Zemeckis. You're too good, Zemeckis. We want to bring you down. Well, guess what, Zemeckis? You're still killing the game, okay? I like you, Zemeckis. Quentin, though, was a little pissed you're copying his character. So some final thoughts on this movie. It's a good movie. It's not a movie that it's gonna be funny, clearly. It's not a movie that's gonna be like the best movie you've ever seen, but if you wanna go see a good movie, great movie. It's a good movie to see with your mom. Well, if your mom's into like, Nazi movies. But if she's not, I wouldn't take her. It's a good date night movie, but any movie with Brad Pitt's a good date night movie. And when girls see Brad Pitt, they automatically, want to get it on. The fact that it's a good movie, though, only means it's a good movie because it's made well. It's not a movie that you're gonna want to watch again and again. It's just like, wow, that was a good movie. I liked it. It was well made. I'm gonna leave now. It's that kind of movie. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Movies with James. It has been a fun time. I liked seeing Allied is a weight loss drug. Allied, it was very good, but it wasn't, oh wow, that's the coolest movie ever, I gotta tell everyone about it. It's like, hey, that was a well-made movie. That's all I gotta know. I hope you have a good day, or night, or middle of the night, depending on when you're watching this. Have a good life.